Oprah Winfrey's weight loss journey has been well documented for decades. Here's everything she's tried in her nearly 40 years in the public eye. Oprah was a newscaster and local TV host in the 1970s and early 80s, but her big break came as Sophia Johnson in Steven Spielberg's 1985 film The Color Purple, based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel of the same name by Alice Walker. This era for Winfrey was just the start of a juggernaut. In 1986, she started her nationally syndicated talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, which would air for the next 25 years. Even if the first episode was a little bumpy,
we couldn't figure it out. We tried every celebrity. Nobody knew who we were. Everybody said, Ofrey, who?
She quickly became a household name. Winfrey's image during this time was that of a confident, strong woman paving the way for herself. She would often be seen in furs and sequins on red carpets as her career blossomed. It wasn't until later that fans would learn about the icon's inner struggle with body image. Early fans will recall her 1988 onstage moment where she wheeled out a wagon of animal fat, 67 pounds to be exact, to represent the weight she had lost on a liquid diet.
Because if I did it, if Scott did it, if Billy did it, you can do it.
Winfrey would later express regret over the spectacle and the glorification of weight loss, instead embracing an attitude of body positivity moving forward. In the early to mid-90s, Oprah Winfrey gained the loyalty and respect of fans when she vowed to keep her talk show free of shock factor gossip, as many other talk shows began to resemble the tabloids. Photos from this era will show a luminous and savvy media figure, whose shape also happens to transform swiftly, likely a result of the self-described yo-yo dieting she put herself through. The host wrote in O, the Oprah magazine, "I can look at a picture from any period of my life and the first thing that comes to mind is not the event or experience, but my weight and size, because that is how I viewed and judged myself, through the prism of numbers. But I've given up scale watching, letting a number determine how I see myself and whether I'm worthy of a good day."
I realized during this whole dieting process that I am an addict.
Oprah's image would continue to transform and morph as her success grew in the late 1990s. Winfrey launched her book club and inspired viewers everywhere to delve into novels and foster a love of reading, in addition to majorly boosting sales for authors and landing their novels spots on bestseller lists. Winfrey seemed strong and healthy during this period. In 1996, Winfrey hired a personal trainer, Bob Greene, asserting that the days of crash dieting were now going to be behind her. She would later ask spiritual teacher Marianne Williamson about her struggle with weight loss, to which Williamson responded in a letter, "Until you accept the magnitude of your function, your unconscious mind will sabotage any attempt to show your full magnificence. In fact, if you diet and lose weight, your mind will either put the weight back on or trip up in some other area. In order to lose weight on a permanent basis, you want a shift in your belief about who and what you are." Oh, the Oprah magazine launched in 2000. The magazine would remain in print for 20 years until shifting to an online-only presence. Oprah herself would go on to have several mega moments in the 2000s and early 2010s, including winning the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award, becoming the world's first Black female billionaire, and interviewing the Obamas. She would continue to explore the spiritual realms of body image during this era too, shifting to a broader perspective of being in a body. Oprah wrote in the June 2008 issue of her magazine, "After spending the past 10 weeks in class with Eckhart Tolle, studying his book A New Earth, I know for sure that I am not my body. I feel more connected to consciousness or soul or inner spirit, whatever you choose to name the formless being that is the essence of who we are. I think of all the years I've wasted hating myself fat, wanting myself thin."
It takes a lot of guts to do this, especially when you've lived with your own self-hatred.
2015 marked the beginning of the Weight Watchers era for Oprah. The collaboration was formed in hopes of guiding others toward a healthier lifestyle. She said, "Weight Watchers has given me the tools to begin to make the lasting shift that I and so many of us who are struggling with weight have longed for. I believe in the program so much, I decided to invest in the company and partner in its evolution." The partnership would last nearly a decade, and over that time, Oprah would share her experiences with the program, counting points.
It's not counting calories. It's counting points, which actually is like kind of a game.
She said Weight Watchers gave her the freedom to enjoy the foods she loved while remaining aware of her intake and opting for healthier offerings. She wrote in the April 2017 issue of her magazine, "I leave the table feeling satisfied, and to me that's far more important than any number on the scale. Though as I write this, I have to say, nearing the 45-pound weight loss mark is a great feeling." In her 2024 ABC special and Oprah special, Shame, Blame, and the Weight Loss Revolution, Oprah faced her weight struggles head-on.
For 25 years,
making fun of my weight was national sport.
She talked about obesity as a disease and discussed using weight loss medications, saying, "For the people who think that this could be the relief and support and freedom that you've been looking for your whole life, bless you, because there's space for all points of view." In particular, Oprah discussed the diabetes drug Ozempic, offering a possibly divisive perspective on these kinds of medications. In an interview with People, she said, "The fact that there's a medically approved prescription for managing weight and staying healthier in my lifetime feels like relief, like redemption, like a gift, and not something to hide behind and once again be ridiculed for. I'm absolutely done with the shaming from other people and particularly myself." At 70 years old, Winfrey appeared healthy and noticeably slimmer on the program. She emotionally recalled her journey with body image and the transformational ride she's been on over the years.